Are you ready for December 2024? Finally, the exam date has been arrived. Has been arrived. My God, what a bad syntax this is. So make sure that you study language this time. Language in the sense of your unit number 6, that syntax, pragmatics, and all those things, because this question might come in December 2024. All right. In today's video, we are going to talk about something which is very, very important. And if you really want to clear this time NTA UGC NET either or JRF examination, then you must keep some things in your mind. First of all, what it is those two gem of the books called as Cicerelli and your AK Singh. If you are having this, nobody in this world will be able to make you fail or will be able to take you down or something like that. It's only you and your ignorance which is keeping you behind from all these things. Okay, and I can assure 100% of you guys will clear this time if you follow these things religiously and nothing apart from that. Okay, if you are thorough with this book, if you are thorough with this book, at least in this examination nobody is going to hamper you. Nobody is going to hamper you in this exam as well, and nobody is going to hamper you in this exam as well, and nobody is going to hamper you in this exam as well. Each and every exam that is being conducted in our beloved India, we will not talk about that as of now. We will talk about only UGC NET JRF. So if you want to clear this time and you are, it may be your first attempt, your second attempt, or even you are trying from 3 4 attempts and you are aiming for JRF, I will also share some things for doing JRF also in upcoming videos. But as of now, we will completely focus on NET because this is what some of you are motivated to get this as soon as possible, because you might be having some recent examinations, you might be having some jobs, some vacancies available at you, or you might be working somewhere and you want to update your resume or update your skill set by having this particular certificate. Okay, so how you can do? First of all, go through the thorough reading of this book as long as possible, as soon as possible. Okay, thorough reading of this book is very, very important. Okay, and this is the first thing, and second thing is both things are primary, nothing is secondary over here in this channel. So first of all, you know, and second is your PYQs. My dear, 60 plus questions has came so far in recent exam of June 2024. 60 plus PYQs were there. Obviously they were not direct PYQs, you have to analyze and you have to apply knowledge over there, but 60 plus were PYQs. So how you can in this world make 50 or less than score? You will have correct answers in psychology. There is no option of getting less than 50 in psychology portion or in psychology. Okay, you should be able to score 60 plus, 70 plus, 80 plus questions only in psychology, then only you will be able to achieve either net or either JRF, depending upon your categories and all of those things. But minimum 70 plus you have to get in each and every examination you are setting to get net or JRF. Okay, so this is very, 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 very important that you apply the knowledge and you do the PYQs thoroughly. Okay, 60 plus questions in June 24, December were approximately around 50 plus. So on an average, 50 plus questions are getting repeated from only PYQs, my dear. Okay, make sure that you remember this thing. PYQs are getting immensely repeated. This time they might change some little trend, but still PYQs will be getting repeated again and again. So now what is your task? See, everybody is not going to do all the PYQs thoroughly. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to take from 2019 when NTA took over the examination until 2024. You have to do this much PYQs very religiously, very, very patiently, and very, very precisely. At least you also must know what to leave. Okay, you have to study some topics, but what you should leave or what you have to leave, some topics are there in these papers that you are going to leave, so that you will be able to pass this examination easily, and your focus should be on those topics, on those points which are getting repeated again and again. Okay, so this is very, very important. This is very, very prima facie over here that you have to leave some topics. Okay, let's suppose I will name some topics and then you will remember. If you are doing questions from here to here, you will remember that these questions have never arrived after that. Okay, so one question I was recently solving that for our premium course December 2020. So that question was there of Sarvasthavadin, something like that. Okay, from Buddhism, Sarvasthavadin and things like that. So this is from your unit number 1. You are not going to study what is Sarvasthavadin and what to do with this thing. Just take at the face value what the answer is and just move forward. Okay, They have never asked about Sarvastra Vidin or anything related to this schools of Buddhism and something like that after these exams. Okay, so you have to think of topics or like these. And secondly, I would like to tell you recent exam one was actually that honeymoon phase, detachment phase, and something like that. This actually question was there. Again, it has never came since only one paper has been done after this question, but it has never came. Okay, so you have to identify these topics points like these, that what I have to leave. Okay, one was that McFadden's cultural counseling, something like that. It has never came. So why you will waste time on such questions which have no relevance? But I would like to highlight now some points which are very important. First of all, talking about unit number 9 and unit number second, I will talk in upcoming videos. But unit number 9, I would like to draw your attention towards Jean Piaget or Jean Piaget, however you want to call. Then after you are having Sigmund Freud, then you are having what Lawrence Kohlberg, and then you are having that Erikson guy. Okay, so these are very important. See, 8 to 10 marks are lying down there just as it is, and you are not able to pick it up. You are not going to miss any of the questions if they ask you from any of these guys, or from Jean Piaget, from Sigmund Freud, from Lawrence Kohlberg, and from Erikson. You have to remember, you have to mug up these concepts and figures and facts, whatever it is, very thoroughly, so that you will be able to get these easy marks. Okay, these are low hanging fruits, and most of the guys who are not able to pass through the cutoff, they don't focus on this low hanging fruits. They focus on where? Focus on, they focus on pragmatism. What is John Locke is saying, what is blah 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 is happening, what is counseling, and all those things. These are very shallow topics. You have to understand that you should focus on these topics. If you master these topics, then nobody is going to take your numbers down, and you are the only one person who is taking your numbers down. Okay, so identify topics like these. So let's say, for suppose, that myelin sheath one. See, myelin sheath, since 2019 it is getting repeated in number of ways. Okay, so I would like to explore one more question. 2019 there was a question on myelin sheath and multiple sclerosis. Okay, how multiple sclerosis happen? It is a demyelinating disease and something like that. If you solve 2019 PYQs, you will get the answer. Then next year what they ask you about afferent and efferent nerves. Okay, around that. Then next year what they ask, how CNS, in CNS, how myelin sheath is prepared. Who prepares myelin sheath? Next year what they ask in June exam recently, they asked in PNS who is preparing myelin sheath. Okay, and in December they also asked something like that, whatever is happening with myelin sheath. And in recent June 2024 examination, this was the cancelled one, and this is the recent one which was conducted. In this exam they asked about what happens when myelin sheath is destroyed or whatever, something like that. Okay, so did you identify it? This is the core topic, myelin sheath, neuron and its working, and something like that. So this is very important. You cannot miss easy questions on this particular topic, and I have seen number of people who miss on these such easy topics. Okay, let's say, for example, why I don't know why this video is getting long, but still it's fine. If I am able to share, I can share as much as possible. So now second thing is here, that what Korsakoff syndrome, Turner syndrome, Down syndrome, 21 anomaly, and that thing, this is getting repeated since 2021 again and again. So you have to master these topics right before your examination, so that you don't forget these low hanging fruits and miss on easy marks. Okay, so make sure that you study these topics which I have mentioned as of now, because you will find 100% you will find these questions coming in 2024 December as well. And that day you will come and comment, okay, yes, I saw this video and it was very helpful for you that you studied these topics right before your examination. Okay, and our social psychology, you have to study about obedience, conformity, compliance, Robert Cialdini, Sigmund Freud, not Sigmund Freud, Stanley Milgram, your Solomon Ash, Muzaffar Sharif, because these are very important guys yet again. Okay, so see how many, around 20 to 40 marks I have just shared how the questions are coming. So these are easy, you have to score on these marks. Okay, so approximately you have to get around 70 plus to 80 plus questions correct to get to your net or GRF very easily. Okay, this should be your primary focus. Below 60, I'm talking about unreserved category over here, and plus 5 minus 5 you can do for your category wise as well. Okay, but if you have belong to unreserved category, it is very important that you score 70 plus and 80 plus. And if you are from other categories as well, if you score this much, then your JRF is going to be very easy. Okay, and now what is next? Next is your nothing. Next is your nothing. Next is your PYQs only. You have to do these PYQs very religiously from 2019 to 2024. Don't do 10 years PYQs. Past 10 years, it is very less rate of interest, or we can say ROI is very less in past 10 years. but if you this much, approximately 10 papers are covered, so this much is enough. Okay, yeah, we have some limited retention power because we are normal human beings, so we have some little retention power. So make sure that you do these 10 papers from 2019 to 2024. Now the next question is from where to get these free PYQs. Okay, so what you can do, you can click on the link below the Telegram channel and you will find free PYQ ebook. Okay, and it will have questions from your paper 1 as well and your paper 2 as well, so no need to worry about these things. What you need to do is you need to practice what is the correct answer and how to do it. Okay, and for the answer keys you can google it. If you are able to understand this much English, you can google it, answer key, and you will find answer key for each and every year. Don't worry, you will find answer key for each and every year, but it is just you that you have to make the efforts. Okay, if you are studying on your own, you have to make your own efforts. That is very very important. Okay, so answer key can be found on Google very easily, and you have to do practice again and again. Don't just study that okay, answer for this is A. Try to find out how why the answer is A and how things are going up. Okay, just like you saw in our videos of premium 2.0 course videos. Okay, so if you want to join, you are most welcome. If you don't want to join, still you are most welcome. But study on your own and make sure that PYQs are very, very important. Those guys watching right now will always get success in this examination because they are doing PYQs very religiously. They are knowing where the core concept is, and you should also know where the core concept is. If you don't know, watch previous PYQ videos as well. And don't worry, make sure that you watch this video till the end. You will also get some premium hints that how to approach to PYQs. Okay, this is very very necessary, this is very very important for you. Okay, so these are the two must do things if you want to clear this time. And if you don't want to drag this down, maybe you are in your masters first year, second year, third year, or you have completed it, you don't want to drag this down years and years, giving the same examination and same this agency examination. So just do one thing, approximately 1.5 month is still left. If you do all these things, you will definitely clear 100%. Okay, and for more information you can do the what, you can watch our PYQ videos. It will give you immense knowledge and it will make you feel fulfilled because of the knowledge I am sharing over in these PYQs videos. Okay, so let's take an example, and I would like to draw your attention towards this question number 29 from 2021 psychology paper. If you would have studied this paper, okay, if you would have gathered knowledge for this, what is happening over here. So this is from your Enright's model of psychological forgiveness. Okay, so nobody knows from where it is coming, but it is hinting from unit number 10 where we study about VIA classification. Okay, so see, this VIA classification is very very important from that Christopher Peterson and that Nolan, no, not Christopher Nolan, that what Christopher Peterson and Seligman. Okay, and Seligman. So this is very very important VIA classification. What they did was very basic question. They just asked the full form. What is the full form? And some of you would have messed in this particular question as well. Okay, so you don't want to lose on these low hanging fruits. Okay, values in action or whatever, virtues in action, whatever it is, you have to study each every point single handedly and very efficiently. Okay, so this psychological forgiveness model is coming from out of the context still till from 2019 to 2021. They have never asked, but this question bumps up in 2021 set. Okay, now what has happened interestingly is uncovering phase, decision phase, work phase, deepening phase. So if you would have given June 2024 examination 30th of August recent one, your eyes will be opened that this same wordings were mentioned where it were mentioned in this exam as well. So aren't PYQs important? Yes, they are important. Okay, so it doesn't matter if the question is coming for the first time, but you have to identify, is it important for us or is it not important for us. Okay, so this is important question, and you might found once again this particular question they might ask you what is happening in deepening phase, what is happening in uncovering phase, and all those things. Okay, so this is important. You have to identify concepts like these that which might arise, which might come in upcoming examinations. Okay, so this is important concept from Enright model of psychological forgiveness. Many of you, approximately 80%, would have not done this properly, that okay, these are all the phase, but 20% who would have done PYQs thoroughly would have marked the options correct like this. Okay, and now you are going to witness something that sometimes NTA does some blunders and sometimes they also miss out on giving proper information. So it's up to you, if you are studying on your own, completely up to you, that you have to identify points like these, that you will find many negative, not negative, many wrong answers as well. Okay, let's find out what's happened here. So this is a question from your December 2019. All right. Everything is good. Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale provides deviation IQ. Watch the previous lecture of mine on YouTube. You will get the answer why it is like that. Okay. Torrance test of creative thinking is an open-end test. It's completely fine. But what they have done over here is Raven's progressive matrices they are saying is suitable for children, and Naglier non-verbal ability test is for your adult culture fear test. Okay. What it is saying, okay, this is not that question. Okay. So we are not talking about the wrong answer. Wait. Okay, so Naglier non-verbal ability test, it is correct. Option 1 is correct over here. Okay, I thought it is different question. Okay, now this is adult culture fear test they have mentioned over here. What they have mentioned in December 2019, December 2019. Okay, then Corona came 2020, and then next year 2021. What happened here? Let's find out. Naglier non-verbal ability test. You know now in this pretty world that it is a adult culture fear test. And now you are again in this pretty world of 2021. You are solving the paper. Which one of the following is considered as a culture fair test or culture fair test? Bhatia's battery of intelligence, Kaufman intelligence test, Wechsler adult intelligence scale, and you got the answer. You got the answer. Why? Because you have solved in December 2019 that Naglier one is a culture fair test. We found out now it is a culture fair test December 2019. Answer key was also given December 2019. So it is 100% correct, and this is also the correct answer for your 2021, and you have secured easily 2 marks without any worry. Okay, so this question is direct from your PYQ, and you are wondering are PYQs coming or not. I have just told you that 60 plus PYQs came in last paper, and on an average 50 plus comings are in your every exam. 50 plus PYQs are coming by same terms or terminology and some repeated words and sometimes repeated sentences also, and sometimes some indirect questions also are coming. So the correct answer is your Naglieri non-verbal ability test, and it is 100% correct. So what you did, you don't study any of these things, but you did December 2019 PYQs thoroughly, and you are good to go. Now see this Bhatia's battery of intelligence. We know it is someone maybe Indian or something. Okay. Kaufman intelligence test again. Wechsler adult, pretty obvious, happening by Wechsler, so it is not going to be culture fair. And this Nagliere non-verbal ability test. What does non-verbal means? You don't need any language. Okay. So if you don't need any language or any literacy rate or something like that, so it can be considered as a culture fair test most of the times, but not necessary that every time it will be that. Okay, or might be, but it is not necessary. You might give some instructions and other things, but depending upon that, the main criteria for this video or this question was that December 2019 came in 2021 as well. Again this question 2021 same repeated in 18th June cancel paper. You can find out 18th June cancel paper. Same question is repeated. They have asked Kruskal-Wallis. What they have mentioned? They have mentioned ANOVA and what will be the parametric or non-parametric alternative for this. And the answer should be Kruskal-Wallis test. So point being that you have to study the books which I have mentioned. Plus, you have to do the PYQs, what I have mentioned just now, and you have to do the PYQs very, 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 very thoroughly. It is very, very important that you do the PYQs. If you study PYQs very, very interestingly or by taking interest in them, then they will help you even more than these books because these are concepts, but these are practical knowledge. If you imply that, then you will be able to get your certificate as soon as possible. Okay. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, make sure that you like the video, and if you have not yet joined on the Telegram channel channel then what you can do, you can get the, if you will not be able to get the free EPYQ book which is having all questions from 2019 to 2024 at one place. So make sure that you get this book. Telegram link is given down, then you can join from there. And if you are interested to do PYQs with me, then you can join for the recorded class of this premium PYQ 2.0 course for your upcoming December 2024 examination. Okay. All right. So price is very nominal. I would like to share the price also here because some of you might want to know that the price for this is rupees your 4500 per month. Okay. So this is per month, and I don't just solve the PYQs. You get the gist also from that. Okay. So this is per month, and if you would like, if you are interested to take it for your yearly plan and also like that, so you can talk on WhatsApp with our team, so they will guide you better. and then you can join for the recorded sessions. You can watch it any number of times, anytime you want, till your examinations or depending upon your subscription plan. Okay, and complete videos are in English, just like you are listening now, and no waste time. Half an hour, 40 minutes, 45 minutes videos are there, and then you are good to go. You will definitely clear this time, December 2024, and you will get GRF also. Thanks for watching the video. In the next video, I will discuss about GRF scheme also, how you can get GRF, what you don't need to study for this exam, and what you need to avoid. Okay, paper one is just a complete gimmick. If, as long as you are away from paper one, you are very happy. If you dwell yourself in paper one, complete immerse yourself in paper one, it is never going to help you. Okay, all right. See you all in the next video. I will share some little secret also that might amaze you in the next video. Make sure that you join the Telegram channel. Thank you for watching the video. I will not make the video long. Thank you very much and happy December. It's November. Finished.